War of the Spark is on the horizon. It is going to be coming out in MTG Arena, and now is the time for Brawl.
Brawl on MTG Arena. It's time!
Hello and welcome to the day.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
Jake.
I'm Joel. Welcome back to another episode of Jake and Joel Are Magic. Before we talk about Brawl, real quick, if you do us a favor, hit subscribe. Tell a friend about our channel. We'd really love it. That's enough of that.
Click a button.
Let's
Click a
talk
random
about
button.
the most requested format that I have possibly seen. Let's go.
Do you mean a format that is kind of like all the Commander players want it, and Commander is like this thing that kind of gave lifeblood to a bunch of cards that otherwise would have never seen play?
Right, exactly.
Commander. Are you talking about the most desired, best format of the game, Commander, and why is there not a format that's slightly like it on MTG Arena? A way to tap into all of the people that are just like, hey, give me this because I'm ready to play. I can think of two people that want the format. And they are like, where is it? And I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. My game is good, but you'll have to wait.
Look, MTG Arena is fantastic. We love it. I play it every day. Mythic Invitational was awesome. You know, competitive players have this fantastic, graphically smooth, beautiful looking, program to play the game on now. The casual player can partake, but the most popular casual format is Commander. There's no argument. It is the most popular format, maybe period, not just casual. And the closest thing we have to it that could possibly go on to Arena is Brawl. It's time. We're about 1 year from when Gavin Burry first announced this as a format that is an internal Wizards format that they play in Seattle.
Right.
They introduced it to the populace at large. They went so far as to have a ban list for it. Okay.
Right.
And so
this wasn't like a flash in the pan that some people on the forums were talking about, and we're like, hey guys, you should go out and you should check this out. You know, this was highly talked about.
Official.
This is supposed to be a thing.
Right. Absolutely it is. And with War of the Spark coming out, the pool of possible generals with all the planeswalkers and all the legendaries coming out and that we already have being introduced into this possible format, it's huge. The pool is going to absolutely explode. So now is the time where variance is high, and we just watched Mythic Invitational. We've nailed the competitive side of this. We've seen it work. It happened. It was rad. We loved it. Get the casual player in. Let all these planeswalkers and legendary creatures be the general of a Brawl deck.
Exactly, dude. This is a Sage's Row Savant saying, where is my Brawl? Why is my Brawl not here?
So logistically, I know that they can do it. I've seen them. I've run the red deck, in competitive standard. I've seen when I run Light Up the Stage, the card goes over to the other side and it's exiled, but I can play it. So I know that technically they can do it. I know that I saw the main format that I played before we had ranked ladder in standard on Arena was Quick Constructed. If you remember, Quick Constructed was 1,000 gold buy-in. It's a double elimination game type with your standard deck. You can't change it up in between games. That is perfect for this. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about this. I tweet about it all the time.
It is hard for it not to seem like they realize that it's just not a lucrative format for them. It's like, oh, people are just going to get the most out of the cards they've opened. And they're like, well, what's wrong with that?
Right.
Well, everything's wrong with that.
Right. I mean,
they're not buying gems.
If you really want to make it a casual format that has no upside, make it so that with Quick Constructed, if you won, like, I'm guessing here, I can't remember completely, but if you won 4 or 5 games out of the 7 or 8, that was the entire ladder, you would break even. So make it with this Brawl format that you buy in for 1,000 gold, and if you get to the very end, you break even on gold, or like the next to last tier is breaking even, and the next one, if you happen to make it to the final with Singleton, you gain a little something. I still think it would become the most played format, because I'll tell you, I have friends, you have friends, we have a lot of the same friends that would immediately get back into the game or start playing the game if a Commander Light version of the game was introduced to this beautiful, absolutely wonderful client that they've provided us.
Yeah. I mean, save Two-Headed Giant, which would also be absolutely amazing if we could ever figure that out.
You're speaking the Jake and Joel language with that one.
I mean, if that could ever happen, that would be just terrific.
Sick.
But yeah, it's you know, I imagine we're gonna keep getting Singleton. I wish it were an evergreen format.
Yep.
But when is Brawl going to come out? It's gotta happen. They've gotta be thinking about it.
Yep, I agree. I mean, I know that in a very annoying way, every time Arena tweets anything about Singleton, anything about upcoming formats, I either go, be nice if Singleton was evergreen, or I go, hey, why don't we introduce Brawl into the game?
Yeah.
And the outpouring of support, it is one of the most non-binary topics that you can tweet about on MTG Twitter related to Arena.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. It would be widely played. Competitive players have what they need in the client. Yeah. Give the casual players what they want.
I mean, dude, like once you could argue that once you've acquired all the cards you need.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just sit there and play ranked for hours and hours and hours and never spend a cent on the game.
Exactly.
So why not just put Singleton on, tap into all the Commander players that are ready to jump on board, start playing the game. Just, I don't see the negative.
Right, absolutely.
I feel like
I don't see the negative either, but there's got to be some negative that we're just not seeing from a business standpoint or from a technical standpoint or something. Because I know that, you know, even Brawl in a vacuum, Brawl itself, not related to MTG Arena.
Yeah.
First 6 months, it was highly criticized. Commander Light, dead format out of the gate. And I get that. I understand that because you've already got Commander. You know, Brawl could be for newer players, but add a couple cards and you're at a Commander deck, even with just your standard playable cards, and you'll swap in some stuff that's more powerful. So I get the outcry at the beginning, or not the outcry, but the lack of support at the beginning.
Yeah.
Now,
no, I
in
totally
general,
get that,
people
but
are warmed up to it and they're ready. I think it's because they've seen how well Arena handles the game and they want to be able to play it whenever they want.
Yeah. And Brawl is the answer to them not going in and having to program all of the cards that were printed before, you know, whatever Ixalan or whatever the first set is.
Right.
You know, Brawl is a great alternative to Commander for Arena. Let's just say that.
You're absolutely right.
Like, we don't need Brawl in paper. That's fair.
Exactly. Not at all. But in in MTG Arena, it is like the nails format. It would be so rad. I'll tell you, there's two major pivot points this year where Brawl makes a ton of sense. And if we don't get it at War of the Spark, we're gonna make another video in October that says this is the second best time for this to happen. Because best time is
so many different decks. You're gonna see so much creativity and people going out there and trying to do something new. And
you're absolutely right, and that's why War of the Spark is the first best time. The second best time is exactly what you were getting at, and that's in October when rotation happens. What's going to happen to all of the cards in Arena that are no longer playable? You're going to have to come up with some kind of Frontier-like format, or Brawl. Suddenly, all those cards are still viable. Your entire pool...
You have to do something like that, or else you're going to have so many people that are just like...
What have I been spending all this money on?
Yeah.
Can I redeem my M19 full set? Is that a possibility?
Dude,
that
that's
ain't
what I
happening.
would bet my money on, man. I would bet my money that they are going to make some sort of Brawl or extended, like seriously, like
something
Frontier
that's
that
between
lets you
standard
use
and modern.
4-ups.
Right.
Yeah.
Arena modern, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Brawl is the answer. Brawl is the answer. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Again, do us a favor.
For spending your time with us.
Do us a favor. Tell a friend about our channel. Hit subscribe down there. It really helps us out. Let us know when you think Brawl is coming to Arena. If you think Brawl is coming to Arena. Man, we'd like to make a lot of videos on Brawl. That's just a personal...
Where you think Brawl is coming to Arena.
Other than that, I'm tapped out for this week. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you later.
I will find you in my dreams.
Oh.